Well, an affidavit is just paperwork that's filed. It's not recorded. It's filed. And it's what it's saying when you put an affidavit into a case file, not a record, you're putting it only into the case file. It's saying that someday some man or some woman may come into the open forum, into the open court, and they may utter it viva voce and press a record. But until then, it is just the word, a written word of man, but not the spoken word of man. So it's not true. So an affidavit just says, if I'm ordered to speak this into open court, I will. So, like I said, what's funny is I seen something on this house when I first moved in. The person who lived here before was in the Army, and they were getting an affidavit from, like, Visa. And I laughed at my sister. I said, oh, my God, look at this. This is an affidavit from Visa. I said to her, I said, you know what this means? And she's like, no. I said, this means that someday Visa made a lawsuit against this guy in this county. They filed a claim against this guy, made a lawsuit against this man for compensation for his credit card debt. This man, all he has to do is bring the affidavit before the open court and say, Visa must appear and Visa must utter this affidavit now as true in open court, or nothing in this piece of paper stands as true because the paper has no spine. It's not got no backbone. It has no standing. Only a man can stand in court. This paper has standing. Make the paper stand. Bring the man forward and make Visa utter this in open court and press the damn record, or it's not true. None of this stuff in this affidavit is true until it's pressed onto the record.
If I may ask, I've been trying to follow this stuff, but I've heard you say that you let your writing speak for you, like so.
Right, because unless right. That's why I tell people make it 1 sentence, 2 sentences long, because anything other than what is on that affidavit is called a novation. You're creating a whole new document by your spoken word. Like, we thought this was written in English. We thought that was the letter L. We thought it said this word, said this. We thought we read this. Oh, but now that you're speaking it, we know what the true word is, because on your paperwork, it looked like it read this. But now that you uttered it, we thought it said... It said can and will. Oh, you said shall and must. Oh, we got it. We misinterpreted what we read. Thank God the creator of this document, God, has come forward into court, and he's now interpreted it to us in the spoken word.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Pardon me. So
you thought
that
right, because you're looking at somebody else's document, but now when it's spoken, now it's crystal clear. But the chicken scratch tap dance nonsense, we thought we saw the word can and will when you said it in open court, but wait a second, you said shall and must. So that destroys the can and will. Now it's shall and must, because that is what we thought it read, but now that we have the man interpreting his own creation for us, telling us that this painting is upside down. Thank God the creator came forth and now has spoken to open court for the whole world to witness that this is what is true. We thought it read this. It's just like the Bible. You thought Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. There were 4 witnesses that hung out with Jesus Christ every freaking day. 4 guys. 4 different interpretations of what happened on the same damn day.
Exactly.
Thank God Jesus.
Someone was looking at the sky, someone was looking at the ground, someone was looking at the land.
Thank God Jesus came into court now and made it crystal clear exactly what happened that day. Right. That's all it is. That's all I'm saying.
Even by filing my affidavit, where the judge, of course, is supposed to look at it.
Yeah. They could try to guess what you're writing. They could try to interpret it, but it's not true. It's not true until you take the stand and you testify that it's true.
Right. So when you actually go into court, like in your own case, I thought you mentioned before that you let your writing do the work and you just stay silent. And you say, if you have any questions, you say, well, no, my affidavit has everything that I have to say.
Well, not my affidavit, my claim. I don't use the legalese term called an affidavit. I don't know what an affidavit is because it's their term of art. It's their term of art. It's their belief. It's their mystical, magical Quran or golden tablets. It's their holy scrolls. You know, that's their crazy legalese terminology. I just call it a claim. And I guarantee I put a jury of my peers in there, and they'll know what a claim is. But I guarantee my peers who hang on a Taco Bell every day, I grab 12 of my buddies from Taco Bell and sit them in a jury stand and said, do you know what an affidavit is? They'll all look at me like I got 3 heads. It's like, I don't know. Does that mean like you broke wind or something? What's an affidavit? I don't know. What,
yeah.
I mean, you know. But if I say, okay, now do you understand? I said I'm making a claim. Oh, yeah, we know what that means.
Right.
So I never thought of their language. Because once you show that you're competent in legalese, they got you in their jurisdiction. They realize that you can understand, that you could see what they're doing, that you are part of them, that you are one of them.
Right. Now,
and when they say affidavit, I go, affidavit, apples, oranges, bananas. What the hell's an affidavit?
yeah.
Oh, it's a piece of paper that we put a story on. It's like, oh, so you mean it's like your claim ticket? It's like a claim, like a statement that something's true? Yeah, well, we call it an affidavit. Well, where I come from, in the common law land of man, we call it a claim. Now, where you legalese clowns come from, you might call it an affidavit or a Rumpelstiltskin, but we call it, we call it claim.